Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Doing a tutorial today on the truly Bedrock realm here to start off. There's not really any, at the time I'm recording this, there's no Bedrock edition squid farms for rivers. So I figured I'd try doing one myself here. First time doing one in a long time. Hopefully I explain things good enough for you. And hopefully you can get a lot of use out of this farm. But I'm on the truly Bedrock realm here, and you can see if I go down here, we are getting a good amount of squid, a good enough ink, a good amount of ink here. It's not crazy. It is we get about 300 an hour. I think I worked out. We get 300 an hour. So let me jump into a creative world, and we'll get this going. There we go. I'm in a new world now. I'm using the truly Bedrock seed if you're curious. It is 96. Coordinates are in the top left. If for whatever reason you want to use the same area as I am, this is the place I did it on truly Bedrock season 1 as well. There's a couple of things. If you have an area like this, it's not going to work, okay? Don't try and build a squid farm over an area like this. I did try. Didn't get any squid, didn't get any fish. Just ignore these areas. I'm not sure what biome it is, but it doesn't work. Okay. So you want to remove the water or cover it up now. You can pick your area first. You can build it up if you wanted to, and then do this later on. It's entirely up to you, but I'm going to go and start to fill this in. You can use any blocks. I use stone on truly Bedrock. You can use dirt. You can use granite, any ugly block, whatever. Stone bricks, just don't use anything transparent, like glass. Don't use glass. River's all being covered up now. Thank you to Lourdes MC for popping on and being kind enough to speed up the process here. Help me place down some blocks. Really appreciate it. I use smooth stone just because it's easier for me to tell where the river was. Maybe if you can use dirt, but maybe don't use dirt. Try and use something like stone. I don't know, something so you can see just in case you need to move it in the future. Move your farm for whatever reason. I did lay out a line of yellow as well, just because over there was where the flat was. So I wanted to make sure I knew where not to do our farm, right? Made a square up in the sky. Obviously, the bigger this could be, the better. Make it as big as you can. This is a pretty decent size, though, I think. So I've done it up in the sky just because it's easier for you to see, I guess, a bit more clearer. So we're gonna fill all of this in. That's what we got to work with. So before we continue, I'm going to quickly hop out of this world because there'll be a pack down in the description, a mob x-ray pack. You don't have to use it, but I'm gonna throw it on here. X-ray packs, activate, go back into the game, and we're gonna check to see if there's any mobs underneath that layer that we filled in of the river. So when I did this originally, it killed everything underneath these blocks here. And yeah, it looks like it's done the same now. It's really weird. So you might want to run through here, kill all the drowned. Double check there's no squid underneath what you filled in, what you covered up. If you removed it with sponge, and obviously it doesn't matter. But yeah, look, we've got no mobs. No fish under this, nothing. That's weird, there's a drown right there. See, I don't know if that's going to affect rates, but go kill that guy maybe. Let's have a look, there's a fish right there. So we're just gonna run around the whole area that we filled in, and we're gonna take out all of those guys, I guess. There is now no mobs underneath my river here, so I also got rid of my safety line. We don't need that anymore because we've got our little area picked out. So now we need to set up the collection system. I'm gonna use redstone blocks. You could just put levers underneath the blocks and then power them, but because I'm in creative, just to make it a little bit easier, I'm gonna put down some of those every so often. There we go, that should be enough. We're going to put rails on top now, just on top of the redstone blocks. Obviously, we're going to do the powered rails. We're going to just keep wrapping these around. This might get annoying, so we're going to bring that out for a minute so we can wrap it around nicely like that. Tear it out, and we can go ahead and put that back. So we're just going to continue that on. You might need to have another one of these here, so you might want to do another start there, just in case you've got a really big area. But for this size on truly Bedrock, I just did the one. We're gonna do the two here though, just why not, to be safe. There we go. I decided to just do the one because as long as the minecart gets to the other side within 5 minutes, nothing will get lost. So we are gonna take that out just for a minute though. We need a area to unload this stuff, so we're gonna go right in the center. We're gonna pull this out. You can have an unloading system if you really want to, but I'm just going to put a chest on the end here. take that out, and then we'll do a chain of hoppers. So every time the minecart passes over, it's gonna drop off whatever it has, and it shouldn't back up or anything. It should be plenty of hoppers here, picking everything up. We're gonna put the rails back on top, like that then. And now you need to get your hands on a bunch of magma blocks to cover up the rails, and then you've done all the hard parts. Really, this is pretty much done. I just need to get the water in, make a little box for it. The hardest part was probably just making sure nothing spawns in the river, covering all that in. Just a bit time consuming, I guess. But no, go ahead and just put a magma block on top of all of these rails. And we're gonna put hopper minecart down there now. And I did just do a tiny bit of testing in a copy of this world. I tried building this up with just one layer here of water. So I did that. I placed water all in there, and I weren't really getting squids. Okay, so I'm gonna do just the same as what I did on my truly bedrock farm. I'm gonna build up 4 blocks. We're just gonna use glass here. You use whatever you want. We're gonna build this up, and then you need to get your water in. So we're just gonna go along here, throw down the water, and because we're high up in the sky, this would probably turn to ice, maybe. I don't know, but because we got magma blocks there, bubble columns don't turn into ice. We're gonna get a visual glitch as well over here for some reason. Don't know why that's a thing, but that's all going to fill itself in now. And we're gonna get a bunch of fish from this thing as well, but we can make it so we don't get fish if we stand at a certain height. So let's get some iron blocks. Easy way to figure out this is to just pile up until you don't get fish. So we get any fish here yet? Obviously we're going to, but just have a look. Let's pile up a little bit. You can pick an area if you want to have fish as well. So we can go here. We can do a ladder going up, and this could be where we AFK for fish. But no, we're getting fish here. Look, so I'm gonna keep going up until the fish stop spawning. Just gonna wait, see if any fish spawn here. Yeah, there's still fish spawning in there. There's probably an exact number, but because we got 4 water columns, I don't know what you're gonna be using. If you're using 2 water columns, then just pillar up until you don't get fish, basically. Any fish here? Yep, fish spawning in. Let's keep going. And now we're getting squids right there. Looks like we're not getting fish at this layer, so if you want to do if you're doing the exact same setup as I am here, let's count the blocks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 26 blocks, but I did end up getting fish at 26 blocks, so I went up from the glass 27. I did 1 extra block there, and I did an hour AFK, and I was so shocked. Okay, this is what we got from 1 hour AFK. I'm gonna have to do another quick AFK session for an hour because that doesn't feel right. Like, I was expecting nowhere near that. I was thinking maybe 2 stacks or something. But how many is that total? 597 ink sacks. That's crazy. I was not expecting that much ink. So I'm gonna throw all of this on the floor. We're gonna have to do it again. Okay. So again, if you really wanted to get fish as well, I don't know if it'll slow down rates for the squid farm. Probably gonna do a test for that in a minute. But you can maybe do another platform around here or something, and that will also spawn fish as well as the squid. But no, I'm gonna sit here again 1 more hour just to double check to make sure that number is right. But gotta remember, this is in a single player world. If you're playing on a realm or server or something, then rates will be slower if you've got other people on the game. If you've got a lot of people loading rivers, loading oceans and stuff, it's gonna kill rates here. So it's mainly for single player or just wait for everyone to be offline. Okay. Oh, and another thing to remember is that I have the day and night cycle turned off, so the sun's not moving. You might have to sleep if you want to get the same rates, or if you just AFK, then half the rates is what you can expect. But still, that's a lot more than I was expecting. So I'll see you in a minute. And another hour has passed. I feel like I should mention we can't really see the squids. Look. Don't worry though, if you're up here, if you're waiting for your ink, there is probably squids down there. You just can't see them from this height, it looks like. But no, we are definitely getting drops. Let's look in the chest. Yeah, we got less this time. I don't know how we got so many last time. I feel like we need to do 1 last test though. I'm gonna make this chest a bigger one. I don't think we're gonna fill up a double chest, but we're gonna do a test with fish as well. Okay, so I'm back. I just had a look, and we've got a little bit of an issue with it. Okay, there is still like a lot of ink in there. The hopper minecart is backed up currently. Wait for it to come back around. So you're gonna want to have 2 of these things. Okay, just have 2 of these hopper minecarts going back and forth. Change it in a sec. No, that's backed up. Still got loads of ink in there. Still got tons of fish in there. This thing is working like crazy. And that's how much we got. So no, that hour we actually got more ink than the one before, it looks like. Because the hopper minecart has 2 stacks in it. This has 4 stacks in it, was it? Yeah, 4 stacks in it. There's still more in there. I'm not sure if any is despawning. But when you're building it up, you should probably do, if you're in a single player world especially, you should probably do another one of these. So let's change it really quick here. Let's get that powered rail. Let's pop that out. That will make it go a little bit further actually, so we can do that. And we can put that block there. Get another hopper minecart when it comes back down. We'll pick block it. There we go, and we'll set off another one there. So just have 2 of them. Maybe if you really want, you can have more of these things. Really easy just to add more. Kind of feel like I gotta change my Truly Bedrock one now to have 2 minecarts going back and forth. 'Cause it's gonna back up. We're gonna lose some drops. But no, I know tutorials aren't really my thing. I don't do them all the time. Let me know if you want more. I'm kind of feeling like maybe doing more. I don't know. I feel like this is pretty simple, but new people coming into the game won't really know how to do it. Right, and we're getting tons of drops from it. Love it. But we're gonna wrap up here anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I helped out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.